Oh, hello everybody, Zai here. This video is going to be a little bit unusual, and it's something that's really hard for me to explain. So, a long time ago, I made this map here that you're seeing me play on right now. And, you see that? Something like that way, huh? Pretty much, this is meant to be a zombies map, and at one point, all me and my friend that were working on this, we were both logged off. Neither of us, had access to my account and everything. We came back the next day to work on it, and it was like this. I have no idea how to explain this. It is still baffling, and for the longest time, it really just I saw this, and then there was also over here, which this was meant to be like a training section, whatnot. But when we went over here, we found this. And, you know, that's a little suspicious. I have no idea how to explain this because it wasn't either of us. And nobody had access to our account. There were other things happening at the time that I don't have the time to get into right now, but it was something kind of similar to this. But this was out of nowhere, and we have no idea how to explain it. But me and my friend, she just joined back, or she joined me. We were talking about old stuff, and we went to this, and she remembered when this happened because this stuff happened years ago. Now, at least. Uh, but what we just concluded, and we also just found new stuff that is a little scarier than what we originally thought. But what we concluded, at least, is that this thing, whatever came through here, started here. You know, ran through and went through the rift here. You know, and why can't I jump? And then got to here. But I'm gonna test this theory actually. It had to have gone in that way, because if what our guess is right, is that whatever this is came around this way, tore things down, and then went through here, and this just started to go through and, stopped here. Clearly, I guess it tried to get in and couldn't. I have no idea. I have no idea how to explain any of this. And I sound crazy even talking about it like this, because my guess is that it feels like some kind of monster. What it is, truly, I have no idea. Maybe it was just somebody messing with me, but me and my friend at that time. But we didn't do this. I know you're kind of just taking my word for it, but I am being dead serious when I say that this wasn't me or my friend years ago. And the only reason why I think that it's some kind of monster is just because of the way that, it feels like something that's angry and possibly searching for something, and you'll see why I say that in a minute. But, once we saw this, it was either this barrier. I think this barrier actually might have already been here, now that I think about it. But, it also came through here. Maybe. But, you can see that nothing happened. on the outside. Which then, you know, it led me to believe for a long time. I think that this outside barrier was not here before because it doesn't really match this, and why would the that and it just go into nothing. I think I remember I built it around this so that because I thought that whatever was in here was still in here, even if it's something that we can't see. But then I found this, which is, the map indicator. And that just kind of got me a little bit even more confused. But I guess if that's how whatever this is got out. Because me and my friend, we just like tried getting out of here on our own, and the only way to do that is if the game would let me jump. Why? Okay. Can I like not jump? Why can't I jump? There we go. Jesus. Is doing this and then, going here. Now, the thing that I never found before, and it's this part that kind of scared us that we just found, was what happened to these two. Because I'll show that one in a minute. You look at this one first, you can clearly see, the damage and whatnot. Like, this clearly looks like it was ripped off. Along with that, this is like collapsed, or both of them are. The underside right there. The platform to get in there. You look at it even looks like it maybe even crushed this thing together, because you can see it's not matching up. And then going over to the bigger one is the part where we got the idea that maybe it was searching for something, because you see, that there, that all these lights thrown about. There's one that's just thrown all the way over there. Over there, you can see there's these power supply thingies. There's medallions for the IO or whatever, and then all of these lights. And on the inside is kind of no different. You can see that I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a light on the other side here, and that's gone. Up here, you can see that this one is knocked over, and I have no idea if this here. Let me see. Okay, so that was this part, so it looks like this was knocked down too. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's like this in game. I don't remember. It's been a long time. The part that is the craziest that we both found was this being, looked like it ripped open like a tin can. And, it just kind of seems to end here. So far, I will keep looking, but I haven't found anything else. The only thing that me and her found that was weird were these candles. We kind of are thinking that maybe this just means that whatever was here died. But I have no idea. This still confuses me to this day. This isn't some kind of creepy imposter joke or anything, This is genuinely something that I am baffled by, and I have no idea how this happened, what caused it. Yeah, it's just so weird. I'm trying to see if maybe there's anything weird in here. It looks like this was just stuff I never ended up using. Yeah, it's just so weird. And another thing, I'm not really sure if it actually did get in here or not, because I don't remember if it was the lights were like this before in here, but it seems almost intentional that maybe it was something I did by accident. But you know, like, there's nothing really in here. This was for an Easter egg, I think. Yeah. You know, like, I'm just looking around to see if I can find anything. And please let me know if you see anything, but I mean, you know, like, I kind of doubt it. Oh yeah, it's just... It's still, yeah, this is just really creepy and weird. Oh. Oh, that's new. I guess that... Hold on. That was another part of the Easter egg. I remember. It was for a secret class that you could get. Okay, that was mine. That was his. I can't, like, usually, like, this didn't get touched at all. So maybe... I don't know. Oh, what the... That's slanted. Maybe it's just, like, shockwave from... Okay, that's stuff that I never noticed before, that now I'm a little freaked out that I'm seeing it. Like, that's knocked down, that's knocked down. Maybe it, like, banged against the walls or something? No, because it goes here. Maybe it... Alright, let me run you through what I'm thinking. So, it came out this way, went around, you know, like, banging, ripping down things, I guess. Coming back through here, you know, brushing in, you know, it hits maybe there, and then goes this way? and then like just tries to get in, can't, comes back. He's like charging or something, bashes into here, goes around maybe, banging into just banging into things. Oh. That's not like just. That's like whole on slanted. Oh, wait. It climbed. This is where it climbed. Got up here. I guess jumped over or did what he did. I guess then went all the way over here? You know, tore through this and then went over into this bigger one because I mean, clearly it came through this. Came through some way and couldn't really even tell you where some of these are supposed to be. But I guess went up this way maybe. Or maybe like went to. Oh. What the hell? That TV was like this just a second ago. I guess maybe knocked. I don't know, knocking that down doesn't make sense though. I guess maybe. See, here's the part. Now I'm struggling. Oh, wait. Maybe I figured it out. Yeah, something like maybe it. Oh, maybe it slid and then bumped and hit this down. Came up maybe, but then there's this part. That doesn't make sense. Maybe it ran. But then what about all this stuff? Because there's all these things here, and that doesn't add up. Unless I went around climbing around this thing and then like just ripping things off. But then where? Why would it go? If this is where it stopped, then why was it going this way? Because there's nothing over here. Shouldn't be anyways. I mean, look at the map, like. What's that? Oh, that's the training. It's like, whoa, what's that? Like, the only really other place that I can imagine it going is over here. But the thing is, it's hard to tell because this place was intentionally meant to look destroyed. And we did that. Like, me and my friend from long ago did this. I thought. Maybe some of it isn't, though. I know for a fact that the big spaceship was our doing. For sure. And, like, you know, the few buildings you see, that was us doing that. Like, it's just really confusing and kind of scary. There's just these, and then there's, like, it's just this. And, like, you know, clearly nothing else was touched because, you know, we would see all this stuff, like, you know, torn down and whatnot. You know, like, torn through. That's the second one. Where's the first? I might be big braining, or it's just nothing. There's only that one. But why is it like pop-up dialog 2? Just nothing. It's just a dead end. That's... If any of you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comments of this video. I am honestly just really confused and baffled that I even found something new here for this. Which, I mean, it's kind of fun, but, like, you know, still horrifying. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.